Australia. Hi. Hi. Oh, hi. Hi. It's becoming a hot topic. This is another regular segment of mine. The Dystopian Nightmare of Australia. Part 59. I don't even... How long is this going to go on for? Australia's kind of weird because they've just gone... Here's all these vaccination regulations and they haven't vaccinated fuck all people. It's really bizarre. So they've already created like a super class of people. There's like 10% or something. Only these people are allowed to do fucking anything. And it's like, what? It's like fucking... It's like a million or so people. I mean, the super vaccinated class. It's fucking weird what they're doing there. But the dystopian nightmare of Australia just keeps getting better and better. I mean, I talked before about how they're shooting dogs. Now they have the face recognition software where they will send you a message to make sure you're in your home and you have to take a picture, a selfie. You've got to take a selfie. Isn't it nice that they invented the selfie? I remember the first time someone came up to me. I was at a museum. I was at the Imperial War Museum or something. Or the Natural History Museum. I haven't been there for years. I thought I'd have a little whistle stop. I was walking around whistling. Like that. And some girl walks up to me. She was a school child. And she said, selfie. But I think it was a dare in front of her friends. And they were like, oh. And I was like, get the fuck out of my face. You little cunt. Selfie is like, oh, let's take a selfie. Now selfie is I think we were primed for selfies for this very moment. You see, they get to you by narcissism. My friend was always like, yeah, well, they won't be able to put microchips in us or anything like that because, humans will not tolerate it, man. They won't tolerate it. Humans will say no, man. We'll say no. And I said, no, they'll get you a different way. And was I right? This was years ago. I said, you've already got the microchip, baby. It's this. This gets smaller and smaller and more powerful and more needful. There's people out there who wouldn't even be able to exist without this. They're going, whoa! Whoa! They fucking pay for shit with it. Like, oh, ding! Some people taking insulin with this motherfucker. Like, there'll be Pfizer coming out of this bitch. They invent a selfie. Oh, let's have a front-facing camera. Let's get people into selfies so we can have the face-tracking recognition technology to enslave the world. Take a selfie. Bing! Oh, shit. Did you not see that coming? Oh, my God. I feel so sorry for you. So anyway, let's get back on track. So, in Australia, you have to take a selfie within 15 minutes. And obviously it will have the outline so you can... properly put it on your face so they can see it recognizes your face and see the background, and you can't trick the background. To make sure you're indoors in your own, in the prison cell that you pay for monthly. And if you don't do it within 15 minutes, well, the police are going to kick in your door or just find you because you're being tracked. They'll find you. And what will they do to you then? I don't know. I'm kind of... Enough is enough. I've seen enough videos come out of Australia of pepper spraying fucking children, arresting toddlers and their parents, beating the crap out of small women. Shooting fucking dogs. I've had enough, all right? Okay, enough is enough. There's not a lot we can do. We can't convince the government to fly in to Australia like they did Iraq with Operation Freedom. There's going to be no Operation Freedom, boys. I'm sorry. We are not going to war with your government. I'm sorry. We should, though. But it's not going to happen, and I apologize. Well, you can boycott stuff. You can boycott North Korea. You can boycott Chinese products. People boycott Israel. Some people rightfully boycott the French. This boycotting goes on all the time. So to send a message there, you're just going to have to boycott it. Even when they do open it, I'm saying, nah, I ain't going there. I don't know what products Australia makes. I mean, there's, Vegemite, but we got Marmite, which is like, what the fuck are you dealing with Vegemite for when we have Marmite? I don't understand it. So, but if you are into Vegemite, boycott it. You can there's walkabout bars in London, Australian bars. Boycott the shit out of them. Boycott kangaroo meat. Boycott fucking Neighbours and Home and Away. Baz Luhrmann. Boycott the shit out of him. Boycott, not Mel Gibson, because he's transcended. He's transcended from a human into like some sort of superpower, super being. Not him. What else is made by Australia? Rode microphones. This isn't one, but I got two. I got three. I had three. I got two. Oh, how many Rodes have I got? I got two Rodes now. I got two shotgun mics, a mini one and a larger one. So boycott Rode microphones. I'm going to sell mine. Okay, but you're not allowed to buy them because you're boycotting them, okay? Boycott Rhodes, that's made in Australia. What else is made in Australia? I don't know. It depends on what you can make in prison, doesn't it, I suppose? It is funny how Australia went from being a prison colony to being a prison colony. Connolly, colony. It's gone full circle. That's the circle of life. The universe and the world does move in cycles. So I guess it was a natural progression for Australia to become a prison colony again. It's like Escape from New York shit right now out there. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Just boycott it. I mean, what else can we do? What else can be done? I'm serious. We've got to boycott the shit out of it. Go down to the embassy, if you're living in London, and scream at them. Okay, hey, what are you fucking doing? Do you know what I mean? Buy some cuddly toy dogs and sever their heads and dip it in fake blood and chuck it at them. Go, you dog killing nutters. Fuck you! Write to Channel 5 and say, no more Neighbours and no more Home and Away, please. I think those are the things going on there. Do you know what I mean? Go into HMV and grab all the copies of Crocodile Dundee and stomp on them. All the Baz Luhrmann movies and fucking Mad Max and shit, what else was made in Australia? Not a lot, isn't it? Fucking Romper Stomper. A Russell Crowe film when he played a racist skinhead. Stomp on that. Stomp on Romper Stomper. There you go. That'll send a fucking message. That'll send a message. Now, if you ever hear AC/DC playing anywhere, fucking boycott the pub where it's playing. It won't be playing in a club unless it's in Asia. Okay? Hear Kylie Minogue come on the fucking radio. Smash the radio up. Phone in. It's Radio 2. Phone in. Jeremy Vine. Jeremy! You play that song again, I'm going to kidnap your fucking kids.